I can't open it. I don't really know what to do with this. Hello everyone, welcome to my video today. Well, from the title you can probably guess we're going to be using all high street / drugstore makeup products, which are, well, this box. So you can see in there quite a lot of stuff. Watch the video and yeah, thanks for coming back. So my first high street product is going to be my primer, which is the Angel Veil by NYX. Okay, from Boots it was $12.99. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pop a little bit. Oh my god, I'm dropping everything today. Just a little bit on my finger and spread it around. And then just buff that around with my foundation brush. So it feels like a little bit tacky to touch. Okay, well, we'll see how that holds up, I guess, at the moment, but it seems okay so far. Okay, so next I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match foundation. I picked this up in 2 different shades by accident. I'm going to give them both a pump and see which is closer to my skin tone. Probably the lighter one, to be honest, but we'll see. Okay, so this is 5C. There we go. Oh my god, that's so dark. Okay. I don't really know what to do with this. It's just, that'll do. And then this is 3C, which is probably gonna be much closer to my skin. Yeah, so 3C is much closer. Apply some of that to my brush. It's very liquidy. Like, I didn't expect it to be so runny, but yeah, here we are. Okay, it still looks very orange on my chin, but I did just apply the wrong shade to my chin, so that was probably the worst place I could have done that, but never mind. We'll just try and lighten it up a bit later on. Overall, at the moment it feels very lightweight, and I can hardly like feel it, to be honest, but we'll see how it goes through the day. Add a little bit more for my forehead because I never use enough for my forehead, and yeah, I always do this. Oh my god, I think that was too much, but never mind. Okay, so I colour matched online and obviously it wasn't the best, but here we are. Luckily I bought both shades though, kind of, I guess, because if I'd have just gone through for 5C, which it told me to get, I would be very orange right now, but the colour at the moment in natural light looks pretty good, so yeah, I'm happy with that so far. This one's from the collection. I haven't worn either of these products before, but I think I'm gonna try the Revolution one because I've heard a lot about it and see. Oh, okay. So like, this is like the applicator. I quite like this sort of applicator. It just makes it really easy to apply, and there is a lot of product on this applicator. Wow. I'm just gonna pop down some down here to try and reverse the darkness from the darker foundation that I tried, so it doesn't look like I've got a completely wrong shade for my skin. And I'm gonna blend that out with this brush. like normal. It's very thick and very creamy, which I don't mind. It's good, so far so good. And this Revolution concealer I got in the shade C3, and it's more of a like a yellowy undertone. Wow, there is so much product here. Wow, there is so much product on this brush. Okay, obviously it's not all blended in yet, but if you bought this concealer, go very lightly. The coverage is pretty good, I would say. For me, I like the shade to be a bit lighter than my skin tone, so it brightens up underneath my eyes. I'm pretty happy with this concealer. Okay, so the next thing is eyebrows. I've said before, and I don't normally do loads to my eyebrows, but they are waxed by my boyfriend, who normally does them, normally does a good job, and there's a hole. So yeah, just gonna fill with that and do my normal eyebrow routine. And for this I'm using the NYX Professional Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Brunette. And I'm just gonna run through them with my spoolie. I've used this product loads of times before, and yeah, I definitely use it again. I quite like how little the pencil actually is, so you can make it look like actual brow hairs instead of like, I don't know, instead of actual pencil. But yeah, yeah, this isn't a new product to me, but it is from Boots, and I think this cost me about £8. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is set the Maybelline New Look Last and Fix powder, and this isn't a loose powder. It says sets, mattifies, blurs, smooths, fixes. I can't open it. Okay, and then I'm just going to tap some into the lid. Okay, we'll start with that much and then see how it goes. I think this cost me about £9 as well. Oh my god, it's going everywhere. Okay. Pretty matte, and this is what it looks like at the moment on my skin. I'm quite happy with how it looks. It has actually mattified and blurred my skin as such, but yeah, I don't know if you can see that. I'm very impressed so far, and this was probably one of my cheapest products. It was, I don't know, I'll put it on the screen. Okay, something I picked up from Superdrug was the Revolution Roxy Highlight and Contour Palette, which looks like this. Can't open it. There we go. Okay, so it says, okay, it doesn't say anything except the ingredients, and when you open it, it looks very, very satisfying to look at. And it just says obviously Roxy on the front, and then when you open it, it's got, there are 4 highlights and 4 contour colours in this palette, but these are the two of the highlights, if you can see. And then there's some contour shades as well, which are also lovely. I think this, I like a darker contour, so I'll probably go for this shade here. They don't have names, they've just got numbers on the box. Wherever my contour brush is here, right in front of me. But yeah, I'm just going to take that colour and then pop it underneath my cheekbones. And this cost me about, I'm not sure how much it's cost me, I think it was about £12 again. Okay, that's a nice contour shade, I like that so far. And then I'm just going to put some of the warmer contour, which is this shade here, just a bit higher, oh my god, a bit higher up my cheekbones. Wow, that is, okay, it's very, very blendable, that's good. And then I'm just going to do the same on the other side and take a much lighter hand of that shade again, that warmer chestnutty shade. Hello, so it is Rachel from the future here. I was editing this video and I realised that I didn't film my bronzer, any of the makeup look, the actual like eyeshadow or the lipstick, so I'm going to do that now and we'll just see how it goes, and then I'll flip back to the outro and everything else. We're going to start with the butter bronzer, which is from Physicians Formula, and this was about $11.99. I think I said how much it was in my previous video, but I'm just gonna heavily load up my brush and just start the bronzing up my cheeks and my forehead. I'm really sorry if this looks weird, but yeah, it's going to be a bit mismatchy, I guess, in the end of this video, but yeah, here we are, never mind, this happens sometimes. Okay, I'm going to start with, oh, I can't open it, why can I never open anything? I'm going to start with this warm colour here, just popping that all over my lids. And this is the NYX Ultimate Neutrals palette, and it cost me about, I think it was about $16.99. This was the most expensive thing out of the whole lot, I guess. Yeah, I'm just going to pop that colour over the whole eyelid as a nice base and like crease colour. And then I'm going to take just the white, or the second lightest matte colour, and just pop that over my actual eyelid. And I'm just going to pop it a little bit where I would put my inner corner highlight as well. Something else which I didn't film, but never mind. Next colour is going to be this like muted purple sort of colour, and I'm just going to pop that on the outer V. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's just this colour here, and I'm going to pop that on the outer V of my eye, and I'm going to use this NYX bottle just to link up between the outside of my eye and then my eyebrow, just to create a bit of a wing so it's a little bit more smoky. There we go. It's not exactly the most even angle, but we're not done yet, so that's okay. And then the next colour I'm going to take is the darkest colour in the palette, which is this corner. I don't know, the dark purple, I guess these don't have numbers, but yeah. I'm just going to take that and deepen up in the outer corner, and then slowly start to move that towards my crease. And just blend it out so it's super smooth. And yeah, just again the same thing on the other side. I'm going to put this colour that we used first back on the centre of the eyelid. And do the same on the other side. And then I'm just going to go back in once more with this colour here. I'm not sure what it's called because obviously they don't have numbers, but yeah, this colour here, and just add some depth to my crease really. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is tightline my under eye, under my eyelid. I don't know what you call this area, but it's ideal. Never mind, maybe I won't do a cat flick, but on the other piece of filming I did do a cat flick, and that's how I got like the winged, more like elongated look for my eyes. But yeah, never mind, this is just run out, so we won't worry about that. This is the number 7 Lash Extender Infinite Lash Length and Volume Mascara. I have had this for a little while, but I just wanted to switch up. It's not a new product, but I just wanted to switch up the mascara that I had, because I've used another drugstore one that I own in the recent videos. Those eyeshadows were really blendable, and for the 16 colours you get in that palette, I'd say that's actually quite good value for all of those, because you'd be like, you wouldn't easily find another eyeshadow for just over £1 per eyeshadow for that, so I think that's pretty good value, to be honest. Okay, just while that's drying, I'm going to go in with the first shade that we used and which is this colour here, and just sharpen up the lines a little bit next to the eyeshadow, because it's just a bit messy at the moment, and then we can always blend this out later. How the eyeshadow's looking, I'm sorry about the lighting because the sun is gonna set in a few hours, so it's not really a great angle, but this is how the eyeshadow looks. I'm really happy with the colour of those. They are true to colour. I'm pretty happy with the blendableness of those eyeshadows and how good the quality was. So yeah, I will finish up with some highlight. I'll go with the most yellow one for now, and just apply that to the corner of my cheeks. Right, and then I'm going to go back and blend each of them out. I am very happy with the value of these products, to be honest. I'm going to go in again with the... Why do I struggle to open things so much? Oh, there we go, that was probably a very unattractive face I just pulled, but here we are. I'm just going to go in with another layer of the number 7 mascara. I never know if number 7's like a high street brand or not, but you know. And there's just a very small amount of fallout. You probably can't even see on camera, but I'm just going to wipe that away with the brush that we used to powder earlier. But yeah, I'm very happy with the quality, considering I didn't pay more, apart from the eyeshadow palette, I didn't pay more than I think £13 for one product. The final step is this Revolution Lip Vinyl Intense Shine Lip Gloss in the shade Ballerina. And just to prime my lips, I used the Watermelon Nivea Shine Lip Salve, which is just this, and yeah, and this cost me, that one cost me about £3. No, I think they're on sale for £2, and then this cost me £3.50, I want to say. The texture feels very nice, but quite tacky, and I also wasn't expecting it to be so different from the colour. The colour on, you can't really see the light. Okay, the colour on my lips is different to the colour that I think it shows in the bottle. So it looks like this, but actually my lips are very, I don't know, I would say much brighter personally, but yeah. This is the look. I'm quite happy with the products. I think that all of the things that I bought were definitely good value for money, and we will see how the rest of it all holds up when I do the wear test later on. Hello everyone, I've just come back to show you how the foundation is wearing. It's been 3 hours now, so it's now 7:30, and the makeup is coming off a little bit. The bronzer you can probably see here, and the contour is a bit less, obviously a bit more patchy and a bit less like pigmented, and the foundation is starting, I don't know if that's because the foundation's starting to come off too, but also the nose, the foundation's on my nose, it's like kind of starting to cling to the dry bits, so that's not really ideal, but that's not anything new to me. Just like my frown lines here, they're something that I always get no matter what foundation I try, so yeah. And also it's the patchiness here is probably because I hugged my boyfriend and it went all over his white t-shirt. And yeah, so obviously the spray from Revolution isn't transfer proof, but we'll see how it wears my foundation and everything until I go to bed. Okay, so it's now 11:30, so my makeup's been on for like 7 hours, yeah. And the foundation coverage is still okay, but I feel like it's come off a lot, but maybe I didn't put enough on. And then on my nose, I don't know if you can see on camera, it's still clung like into the smile lines and like down the side of my nose and stuff, and the coverage isn't great on my nose. The oil and on my forehead you can see, but you can't really, I don't know how to explain it. You can't, the oil refine in the mist and the primer doesn't really, it doesn't look more than normal, but it doesn't look any less than normal either. But yeah, I quite like the makeup products I've used today so far, so I would definitely use them in future, but obviously I've got to wear them some more to get a proper review of them, I guess. So that's my video for today. I hope you enjoyed seeing me use high street products and the wear test. Obviously quite a lot of difference since when I first put all the makeup on and stuff, but yeah, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and you want to see more. Bye!